In the small, secluded town of Ravenswood, a chilling tale unfolded that left the locals shrouded in fear. The legend began with a mysterious mansion perched on the outskirts, its windows veiled in darkness and its time-worn facade casting an eerie silhouette against the moonlit sky. The townspeople whispered of a haunted history, a tale that echoed through the winding streets like a ghostly lament. Generations ago, the mansion belonged to the enigmatic Hawthorne family. They were said to have been reclusive, seldom seen in the daylight, and surrounded by an aura of melancholy. The patriarch, Elias Hawthorne, was rumoured to have made a Faustian bargain for wealth and power. The townsfolk claimed that the pact turned the family into spectral entities, forever tethered to their ancestral home. One storm-laden night, a curious writer named Samuel decided to delve into the mysteries of the Hawthorne mansion. Armed with a lantern and a heart brimming with courage, he crossed the threshold into a realm where shadows clung to the walls like ghostly tendrils. The air grew heavy with a spectral chill as he ventured further into the heart of the mansion, guided only by the flickering light of his lantern. As Samuel explored the labyrinthine corridors, whispers seemed to dance in the draughts that swept through the decaying halls. Portraits of the Hawthorne family adorned the walls, their eyes following his every move. The further he delved, the more the mansion seemed to come alive with unseen forces, playing tricks on his senses. Doors creaked open of their own accord, and phantom footsteps echoed in empty chambers. In the grand ballroom, Samuel stumbled upon a forgotten music box. Its haunting melody echoed through the stillness, resonating with the unspoken sorrows of the Hawthorne legacy. A sudden gust extinguished his lantern, plunging the room into darkness. Panic gripped Samuel as he fumbled for his lighter, and in the flickering flame, he glimpsed the ethereal figures of the Hawthorne family waltzing in a spectral dance. The ghostly figures moved gracefully, their eyes reflecting centuries of longing and regret. Samuel felt an otherworldly presence, as if the very air pulsed with the residual energy of a bygone era. The mansion itself seemed to sigh, and Samuel could almost hear the whispered confessions of the tormented souls trapped within its walls. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Samuel sought answers from the town's elders. The oldest resident, a wise woman named Eliza, revealed the tragic tale of the Hawthorne family. Elias Hawthorne, driven by avarice, had indeed made a pact with dark forces to secure his family's prosperity. However, the price was steep. Their souls, forever bound to the mansion, cursed to relive their earthly sorrows. Undeterred by the ominous revelation, Samuel vowed to free the Hawthorne spirits from their spectral prison. Armed with ancient incantations and talismans, he returned to the mansion, determined to break the curse. The air crackled with an otherworldly energy as he recited the incantation in the heart of the mansion. Suddenly, the mansion trembled, and a ghostly wind swept through its corridors. Shadows writhed and contorted, merging into the ethereal forms of the Hawthorne family. Their eyes, once filled with sorrow, now sparkled with gratitude. As the last vestiges of the curse lifted, the mansion seemed to exhale a sigh of relief, its once oppressive atmosphere replaced by a newfound tranquility. Samuel witnessed the spirits ascend, their spectral figures dissipating like morning mist. The mansion, once a bastion of haunted memories, now stood bathed in moonlight, its windows gleaming with an ethereal glow. Ravenswood, too, felt the change in the air, a sense of peace returning to the once fearful town. Samuel's courage and compassion had triumphed over the supernatural forces that held the Hawthorne family captive. As he walked away from the mansion, the townspeople no longer spoke in hushed tones of fear. Instead, they whispered words of gratitude for the brave soul who had liberated the ghosts of Ravenswood and brought peace to a haunted legacy.